everyone, and welcome to the Real L Word Live Lounge. This is the final episode tonight, so I am very excited to be here. We have a very special episode for everyone. Executive Producer Ilene Chaiken, and Real L Word guest stars Tracy, Rose, Whitney, and we have Nikki and Jill in Atlanta on the phone, and Mikey in Portland. Hello, ladies. Hi, everybody. Hey. Hey. Ladies. Hey. You're ladies. No, you're the ladies. You're them too. Exactly.
The other ladies are so far away over there.
I know.
I want to bring their speaker.
We miss you guys.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I'm happy that everyone's got to be here right now. It's fabulous. Thank you.
It is bittersweet.
I know. How do you feel about it?
Episode.
The
final episode.
The final.
For now. We hope.
For now, right.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. But still, to see it, like, even if there's a brief hiatus between the potential, next goings on, it's it's like a chapter.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Paused,
this is the
hopefully.
first lesbian reality show. Congratulations to you. Thank you
thank
so
you.
much
That
for
is
doing
kudos.
this.
Yes,
I know.
No, thanks to all of you, and thank you.
Yes, thank you to everybody. No, it's fabulous. It's good.
It's been fun.
Exactly. Yes, it has. I love that. And let's see. Tonight we did have 2 poll questions. I think they're still up, so you can have time to vote. The first one is, I believe it's Natalie and, let me see. Hold on. Let's see.
I love those poll
First,
questions.
I know, the poll questions are crazy.
Yeah.
Exactly. Did you have a poll question?
I did.
What was it?
I don't know if it's like if I should be with Stamy or something.
Oh,
no, it's not. No.
Mine are always like
Mine was-
99 against me and 1% for.
Right. Exactly. That's always how it is. I want to
I
ask,
was like, should you have another kid?
Since we have Nikki and Jill on the phone, I think I want to actually start with some questions really quick since you were right here and you're so lovingly with us. This is for Nikki from Teresa on Twitter.
Okay.
How did you plan the surprise for Jill and not let her find out?
How did I plan the surprise?
Yes.
Very, very difficultly. It was really, really hard for me to do that because my nickname is like NBC News. I kind of tell everything at all times.
Yeah.
So that was like a major secret for me to keep. But I knew it was so important for her mom to share in that time with us, and I really wanted to surprise her.
Yeah.
I think I did a pretty darn good job.
You sure did. That was that was sweet.
I cried when I saw that. I really did. I didn't expect it at all.
We
I cry every
continue to
time Jill
every time
cries.
we see it.
Yeah.
Like
I
we've
know.
never seen it before, so.
Yeah.
Nikki Gucci wife.
There we go. All right, so now I have the poll questions. They're up for tonight. The first one is, did Romy make out with Sarah for revenge? Text revenge or not. Exactly.
Whoa, but wow. In there.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to start big.
Excited to see what the poll results. Exactly. So please text in to 74688 to vote. And the second poll question is, did Natalie do the right thing? Text right or wrong to 74688 to vote.
I think Whitney needs her own hour.
Yeah, for Whitney.
Or
Exactly.
a special.
Right?
Down with that.
Exactly. All right, so this next question is from Lovebug on Facebook for Jill. Were you happy that you were able to share such a special moment picking out the dress with your mother?
Oh my God, it was everything I had hoped it to be doing all season. I had wanted her with me from the get-go and, knew it would be difficult. She was such a sport. She would always stick by her phone, and we were on the webcam. She was always watching from a distance, but to have her with me, I mean, that's every bride's dream. It was, I couldn't have asked for anything better, and to get the dress and make the decision, which I notoriously kind of suck at,
Right.
to make it in her company made it all that much better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, that whole part was such a beautiful moment.
So cute.
Yeah, I loved
Aw, thanks. I watched it with my mom.
And Nikki's like, if you text me, dial 111 because I'm hot. If Jill, dial 222 because I'm the hottest bitch ever.
What are you talking about? I'm texting you right now,
We all know
Mikey.
Nikki and Jill's the hottest out of all of us. Come on.
it. All right. So I'm just going to switch it up a bit for Nikki. How was your experience on the show?
Whitney, wait, can I defer this to you?
Okay. What?
Okay.
What? It was for Nikki, but...
I'm sorry, I can't hear you guys. Mikey's talking.
All I have to say is Nikki and Jill are the hottest ever.
Okay. How was your experience on the show, Nikki?
Oh, I loved every second of this. It was an amazing experience, and the fact that we have,
all of these wedding plans documented is so special, and it was a very self-actualizing, very interesting to watch myself back.
Yeah.
I definitely learned a lot about myself. Some things I like, some things I don't like.
Yeah.
It's therapy.
It is. Actually, we have a question for Mikey from Bella on Twitter. Did you learn anything about yourself by doing this show?
To learn anything about myself, yeah, I think we all learn a little bit of something,
Mm-hmm.
We all look at ourselves and think of things that we want to change about ourselves and things that we love about ourselves, and I think we can all relate to that,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I learned a lot. I learned that there's some amazing people out there in this world that I didn't even notice, and some things I want to change about myself. And I'm so grateful to have met everyone and to have had that experience.
Right. Yeah. I know last time you were here, Rose, you said that you learned a lot.
Oh yeah, I sure did.
Yeah.
Still learning.
I'm still learning. I'm still going through the process, and
Especially with this last episode.
Can we
This
get
last
specific,
episode-
girls?
Yes, perhaps we should get to specific
I'll tell you
on
right
this.
now, in terms of what I've learned, I like to pride myself on being honest and saying, I notice I say the word honest a lot throughout the season. And sometimes honesty is not the same as like leaving information out.
Mm-hmm.
I think I
Yeah,
thought I was
that's
being honest, but I would
reasonable.
sometimes leave information out that I was just like, but I'm being honest about the things I'm telling you about. And
Right.
then there's some things I might not be telling you about. So like now looking back, it's like I have to take into consideration girls' feelings, even if I set the stage and say, listen, I'm not ready to be in a relationship, the fact of the matter is it's inevitable sometimes. We're human beings. These are, women that I do care about, and if they develop feelings for me, just naturally, like I have to be prepared to deal with that appropriately.
You have to take responsibility.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I do.
Yes.
And I'm starting to.
Actually, I think you showed some emotion in the last episode. It's the first
shed
time.
some
It was the
tears.
first time.
I was
Yes.
like,
there
what is this
was.
water coming out
Exactly.
of my eyes?
started burning
You
your
caught
face.
it fast.
Over didn't
Yeah.
know what that was.
Actually, the last, I've cried twice during the season.
Really?
I think
guy-
we all learned that in our 20s we all want to be Whitney no matter what.
Oh my God. Thanks, Mikey.
Probably, yeah. I
Love you,
think
man.
we actually
Love
have
you.
a clip from the last episode of,
See that?
where you were involved. Exactly.
Where I was
I want
involved.
to see this clip from.
Are you going to put it up?
Are we
I
doing
think
it?
yes, we are.
All right.
It's a swim.
Wow. There it is. Sada is making out with Romy in the pool. So that means time for me to go.
Jeepers. That's what I got to
Time
say.
for me to go.
It's the Dinah baby.
I love the music that's behind it.
I know, that's always the best part of everything.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to lie. Like, they're hot girls making out in a pool. I think I should have stayed.
Probably.
I think so too.
That should have been the poll question.
Yeah.
You made up for it later, don't you?
That's true.
Yeah. When you see these
Can someone
things, did
tell
you?
me, Nikki and Joan, what that was?
Oh, sorry. Yes, I guess you can't see that. There was it was a clip of Romy and Sarah in the pool.
Yeah, no, we are full service here.
Oh, perfect. There we
See it all
go.
online. Go
Hey,
ahead.
I love you.
Don't they have TV in Portland? Guess they don't. It's too much of the mountains. No, but for seeing the show now and what it's come about, and even like little clips like this, was that your vision? Did you?
I'd be hard pressed to say it was my vision.
Okay.
Because these ladies were living their lives,
Right.
and I had no idea what they were going to do.
Yes.
Overall, my vision was to tell a rich story about diverse lives, and they sure gave it to us.
Good. Yes, they did. They definitely did. I love
Good
it.
job, Whitney.
Good job, Whitney.
It was a big continuum of stories, and I think that's what's important. I think, Eileen and everybody else in responsible for casting it did a very good job in representing a large spectrum of lesbian culture.
Yes. Oh boy.
Uh-oh, we lost someone.
Lose.
Nikki?
Mikey?
Mikey?
Guys out there, help.
I feel like I need to. Shall I hang it up? This
Yeah,
is going to keep
I
beeping.
think so.
Sorry. Hi, everybody.
Have we lost
Bend it
them
over.
all?
The girls.
Have we lost all of them?
Both of them.
Yep.
We probably did.
Oh. Okay. Well, at least we got some questions from them. I mean, hopefully maybe they'll call back.
Maybe they'll join us again soon.
Yes, I hope so. We
Jill's
can-
probably communicating with Love Bug right now.
Yeah, exactly. All right, I have a question for Eileen. Desiree from MySpace, what kind of social impact do you think the show has had? And now we're ringing.
Just answer that.
This is Live Lounge.
It's crazy.
You never know what to
Great.
expect with
Hello.
live TV.
Hi. Ladies, you there? Nikki,
All
Jill?
right.
Yeah, someone needs to.
This is fun.
Oh, this is fun. It's always
Are we cracking those open?
I think that we need to quickly.
Right, guys.
So,
Sorry.
I'm about to answer a question, girls. The question was, what kind of social impact do I think the show's had? I can really only judge that from the anecdotal kind of conversations that have gone on, especially online, and also from the people I meet, and from the stories that Tracy and Rose and Whitney and Nikki and Jill and Mikey tell me of the interactions they're having.
Yeah.
And the thing that's so motivating and inspiring is that people really feel connected by the show. That a lot of people talk to them and talk to me about how it makes them feel less alone, it makes them feel represented,
Yes.
and it just gives us all a place to congregate and share our stories and share our lives. It's really just a great thing to take part in for us.
Yeah, it is. No, I think it definitely accomplished that. Like, I think since it's not scripted, that's one of the best things about it. I've actually had personal people writing me too and just saying I've come out because of, people actually keep using Rose and Whitney. Like, I keep getting these great Facebook messages of I didn't come out and I came out yesterday because Rose and Whitney made me feel it's real and I'm like them and I can. And
I
it's,
get a lot of that
Yeah.
from the
That's
Spanish-speaking community, from
Yeah.
a lot of the Latino Hispanic community.
yeah,
Along, with Tracy's mother, and especially what happened this last episode,
Right.
was huge.
Right.
It
It
was
was
a
huge.
huge breakthrough.
right.
The nice thing too is we're getting messages from Iran and Turkey. I mean, all over
yeah.
the place, places where
Everywhere.
it's not okay to be gay or just to even be outside of your house as a woman half the time.
Right.
So it's huge, and they have this outlet.
Right.
I think it's a great privilege for all of us. And by the way, I'm of course grateful to you, but really grateful to your mother for
Yeah.
being willing to take part in that. It was very brave.
Yes,
I
it was.
couldn't believe she did it, to be honest. She
And then coming around
is a
on
brave
the
little
end
soul.
was, I mean, that's
I know.
fabulous.
I was like, after she came out and surprised me, I was like, you're doing this on national television. Is this what you want to do?
Right.
And we had a conversation back and forth, and she said something to me that was just, and I obviously knew she wanted to take that step, but she's like, this is going to help other people.
Yes.
And I never expected that to come out of her mouth.
Right.
And with Daughtry, we were all like,
Amazing.
Right. I know,
It
that
was-
was so sweet.
yeah.
I
it was
didn't
super.
see that moment happen because I was doing the PSA.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, so then when you saw
Just
it.
this, when I watched the episode, that's when I saw it for the first time, and I was
that's
with
great.
these guys,
Yeah.
and I just started crying because
Yeah.
that was, that was everything summed up
Yeah.
for me.
I think we actually have a clip of your mother and you
God,
in
I'm
the
gonna
last
cry
episode.
again,
We're gonna all cry. It's true. I did.
Hey. What's up, Mama?
I came back here thinking about you, that I wish I could be there to support you. And, that I like all your friends. That was very, very cool. Very good people.
I know.
You can come with me for anything. Like, I wanted to say, that I'm no one to judge anybody, and nobody's perfect.
That's huge.
It was insanely huge. You don't even know. I think I probably skipped off. I think that they didn't show that. I think I was skipping afterwards.
Sunshine.
I know. And at the end of that, I think she said also, and I don't know if most people know this, but she said "Sago Popoli" to
Right, I
Stamy,
heard that, yes.
and that means "I love you very much" in Greek.
Yeah.
So just for her to say that, I was just like, "What?"
Yeah.
It was her taking baby steps to like leaps and bounds.
Right.
That's what it.
How is your relationship now?
Fantastic.
Since it's- yeah.
Fantastic. I mean, we talk about everything, and
Did she watch the whole season? And
I'll find out if she saw this episode or not. But
Yeah.
she did watch the whole season. And the thing is, she actually went to other people's houses to watch it. So she watched it in groups, which
that's
is,
great.
I mean, forget baby steps.
Jesus.
Yeah, we do. We get together
But it's
over
what our
coquito.
parents do too.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's kind of a big thing.
Right.
Right. Yeah. Somebody said something to her recently that she didn't like, actually, and she didn't agree with. And she told me, and I don't know if she's done this yet, but she's like, I'm going to confront them and tell them my thoughts about it.
Oh, cute.
And yeah, it was something. It was amazing.
Fabulous. Good
So
for
she's
you.
fighting
And that's
for
something that's
our
inspirational. You know, people really, we need our families. And you were terrified in the beginning and you didn't know how to deal with it. And then you took that step and you had the support that you needed and friends and family. And then,
well, it's been a couple, a lot of people think it's only been a couple of weeks, or it's been a couple of years that, you know, we've been dealing with this with my mom. And it's just, I'm so grateful for the show, because it's a huge reason why I did it. I had a feeling that this would help my relationship with her, and it did.
Yeah.
So
good.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys. Remember, we do have a poll going tonight, so I'm excited to hear what the answers are. So I'll announce.
I can tell you right now.
Exactly.
I'm curious to see.
Yeah, so stick around, and we can start getting the texting going. If you guys want to text me right now your questions to anyone here that we have, including to Nikki and Jill. I don't think we've had Mikey come back yet, but you can text to 917-402-2812. And keep them short, as we always discuss, please, especially today, because clearly there's a lot going on, and we need to make sure that we can get good questions and quickly. Fabulous. Let's see. I have for Whitney, from Isabel from AIM. You've always been seen as a playa in the group. How does it feel to have the tables turn?
Were the tables turned?
With Sada
and Romy? I don't know if honestly the tables were necessarily turned. Yes, they had an encounter in the pool and things like that. But, you know, like I said from the beginning, I actually don't identify as a player per se, because I don't feel as though I play games. And I think that's what a player is, you know. I think I am currently non-committal, openly non-committal. But, you know, to see other people, to see them hooking up, to see them making out, I mean, what am I going to do? Like, I can't be throwing stones at glass houses, you know? Like, the fact is, like, I have made out with Romy. I've made out with Sada. Like, for
and
me to get... And others.
Okay.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
You know, and for me to, you know, get jealous or angry, it's kind of unwarranted, because what am I going to criticize others if I'm doing the same actions myself? If I was in a relationship with one, saw it happen, it might be different, but... You know, to see them making out. It for one thing, it seemed like it was all in lighthearted fun.
Right.
But
yeah. Eileen, from Katie on Twitter, how do you think your show resonates with people from more rural and conservative areas?
Well, Katie, I don't really know, but I hope that people from more rural and conservative areas are watching the show, and I hope that it resonates with them, and that people are feeling like they either are seeing something familiar reflected back to them, or getting to know people that they wouldn't have otherwise gotten to know, because that's really how we change hearts and minds. It's, you know, one of the wonderful things about television is that you become friends with the people you watch, the characters or the people who share their lives with us on a television show become like our friends, and that's really how we open people's hearts, by getting to know them and letting them get to know us.
Yeah. Rose, do you have regrets in regards to your behaviors while you're in your relationship?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Forgive me, I have a little bit of a cold, but yeah, of course. I mean, I look back and have a lot of regrets. You know, Natalie's a great girl, so you know, treating her the way I did and not really having a level of respect that I should have had for her kind of, you know, makes me look back and wish I would have did things different. But if I wouldn't have gone through this and if I wouldn't have been the way I was, I never would have grown out of it. So, you know, a lot of things have changed since then, so I've learned. But I don't have regrets in regards to learning my lesson, making a change, and growing up a little bit.
Yeah.
But I have a regret that I did hurt someone in the process, you know?
Yeah. And where's your relationship now?
You know, maybe you'll see later on.
Great. Yes. Eileen, are you going to do another type of L Word? Or second season?
If by that question you mean, are we going to do The Real L Word in other cities or another season of this show, I hope so. I don't know yet. I would love to continue doing this show with this wonderful group of women, firstly. That would be my foremost wish. And yeah, I'd really love to do versions of the show in other cities. I think that's part of what the story is, that, you know, that our lives are not monolithic and that we're everywhere.
Yeah, it's true.
I kind of want to move to Brooklyn.
Just do it in a new city.
Okay,
Same
yeah.
girls, new city.
That's it.
Same
What do you guys say?
It would be like
boy.
the real world
Right?
in New York.
Jersey, yeah, we'll move to Jersey.
See how we
house.
acclimate?
Oh boy, I don't even know what happened with you two.
You can move in with my mom. And
You're saying
Yeah.
that we do like the Jersey Shore and we just take the whole cast and move you to another city.
One thing I do have to say, since we've all, you know, became acquainted and we all, you know, got to know each other, there's been a whole lot going on since the cameras stopped filming.
We should be filming now.
Yeah.
Really, like what?
Well, we became really good friends. You know,
Right.
a lot of us have became really good friends. You know, Whitney and Tracy were over my grandma's house last night,
fun.
hanging out, celebrating a birthday, and
Great.
they met Uncle Ray and my family
Uncle
and my
Ray.
mom, and you know, and
Boy.
we had a really good time. So we're really close.
It was awesome. Very close.
You know, but as you're close, you do run into some little things here and there, and there's a lot of strong personalities involved, and
Right.
you know.
Yeah. Okay, here's some advice. I'm 16 years old and my mom doesn't accept me being gay. How do I help her understand that being gay makes me happy and that's not all that should matter? 16.
Wow.
I'll send my mom to her.
There you go. Now,
Whip her into shape.
next thing you know, your mom's had a
Advice
P
for-
flag.
I think there's a question.
Well, I just
Yeah.
think that you know, everybody should be true to themselves. When I was finally true to myself, a huge weight was lifted off my shoulders, and by doing that, I realized it affected other people as well. So it wasn't until I was okay with everything and I was ready to confront it with my mother and speak, you know, from the heart also, that my mom was in turn able to accept it in a way, because I strongly believe that this was, you know, my path.
Right.
I guess you can say. And so I just think that you shouldn't brush it under the rug, and I think she should talk to her mom and speak from the heart.
Right.
And in the meantime, I would say get a strong support system that is outside of the people that don't accept you. You know, there's organizations, there's groups you can join, you know, make friends that do support you, talk to family that might be open to it. Like, there are people out there, there is support out there, and until, you know, you deal with her coming around, which hopefully that will happen, definitely create a support system for yourself, because it'll make things a lot easier.
And
Especially at
sometimes
that
it
age.
does take time. And
Yes.
and another support system, honestly, and I think a lot of people know this, is us. You can reach out to us. I know Rose and Whit are, and as well as the other girls, are constantly writing people back and giving advice, and we're not experts on it. You obviously see we're feeling our way through it as well. But you know, we have been through it, so we do have something in common, I think.
People vent and just sort of say where they're at and what they've been going through, and we give our experiences. Like, you know, Tracy said, we're not experts, but we can kind of just, you know, we've
Right.
gone through it, we've been there.
But you're not alone. You have
yeah.
community.
Right, you're not
Exactly.
Yeah, you're never alone.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing. I think I'm getting so much back out of that. That Stamy and I know you mentioned it last time, and I'm just going to do it, but Stamy and I started a website called Our 15 Minutes, and it was based on this experience. And what we decided to do is, we were hearing so many people's stories. We wanted a place that people could share their story. And in turn, and I'm inspired by it, and I learned from it as well. So I think it helps everybody. And the nicest thing is people post their stories, and it's not just us giving advice, it's other fans of the show, other people with
that's
opinions,
great.
and it's this little community.
That's really cool.
So
Yeah, that's fabulous.
another support
Yeah,
group.
that's great. Eileen, are you a gold star?
No, unfortunately, I'm not.
Oh,
No.
no.
The
That's
list
all
is
right.
longer than I'd like.
Yeah. So, boy, that's all right. That's all right. You can still.
It's just you.
I'm the only gold star here.
You are in the room.
Really?
Can you believe
All right.
In my skirt and everything.
That's a beautiful thing.
Thank you. I think so. It's a good goal, I think.
I have a question. Did you ever think of sleeping with a guy?
No.
No.
I do now. I'm just kidding. No. Now I do. No.
All the time.
No.
Ever since I did the
I
episode.
wonder what, or I wonder if, or I wonder.
Yeah, but you know, I think it's just a normal.
Yeah. I'm
That's,
just curious.
you know, I'm sexual. That happens. You know, it's fine. But you know, definitely want to spend my life with a woman. I think we all understand this, correct? Yes. How did you pick the cast? How did they stand out from others?
It was hard because there are a lot of incredible women out there, but these ladies were clearly the ones.
Yeah.
Really, it was a big and inclusive process. I mean, there were a lot of people who took part in making the choices. We had a lot of conversations. We had a lot of people put themselves forward, and we chose people that we thought really had a lot to say and whom we thought would be open and comfortable saying it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Were you trying to cast, did you have the goal of casting a couple and kids and...
Well, not explicitly,
okay.
but we knew that we wanted to represent a diversity of lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
We knew that we wanted to talk about family, and we also wanted to talk about dating and being single. And we wanted to try to find people who were experiencing different things in their lives. We didn't say we need one of this and one of this.
Right.
And we also didn't say we need a Bet and a Tina.
Right, exactly.
Even though we got them.
Right, exactly. It kind of does look like that. And I know that you've been, of course, the Poppy.
Right.
If you will.
Well, that
So-
would be the closest to anything really truly L-word related, because as everybody knows by now, and as Rose knows, she was the inspiration for that character.
Right, right. That's hilarious. That's so funny. Have you met the actress?
Oh yeah.
Yourself? Okay.
There's
Did you
a
ever
nice
tell this
story.
story?
There's a nice story with that.
Ooh, I want to know the story really quick.
Eileen had invited her just to kind of get a feel of lesbian life, and took her to a bar.
Is she
that,
straight?
That I was at. She's
Straight
straight.
actress? Okay.
Janina. She's beautiful. So I was meeting them and just kind of hanging out, and she's at the bar, and I see this beautiful girl at the bar. So of course I go to the bar and I'm like, hey, what's up, And I start like hitting on her, and she's looking at me like, not disgusted, but like irritated because I'm so forward.
Right.
So I'm asking her if she wants a drink. She's like, no, I don't drink. So I get her a bottle of water, and she looks at me, she's like, is your name Rose? And I'm like, yeah. She's like, I'm the one that's going to be playing you. She's like, I should have known. It was, yeah.
Funny.
I love it.
That is great.
Yeah,
Of
it's
course
good
you
stuff.
hit on her.
Of course.
But she's a sweet girl. She's beautiful.
Yeah. That's hilarious. What advice would you give to exes that are going to live together?
Hey.
Oh.
I live with my ex.
Whitney, there we go. Hey.
I moved in after we became exes. So, the thing is this.
You guys became best friends.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
here's the thing. The way I see it is, if I had feelings for someone, if I loved someone in my past, just because it didn't work out, sexually, in a relationship-wise, in that realm, doesn't mean that you can't be friends. I mean, it's just the fact that you weren't compatible in one sense, but if you love the person, there's obviously qualities about them
Right.
that are important to you and that you enjoy. So you don't need to, at least for me, each person is different. You don't necessarily need to rule these people out of your lives. I think it's about respecting space, being at a place that you know where it's over, because if you don't, and one person is more attached than the other, don't move in. Because there's going to be a lot of drama that comes along with it. If you bring new people home, it's going to be uncomfortable. It's going to hurt the other person.
Right.
Make sure you're both on the same playing field of where you're at in terms of moving on.
Don't
That's
do it.
Listen,
All lesbians remain friends.
I wouldn't
What
have
are
a
we
bosom
saying?
to lay into, and I wouldn't have
That's
delicious
true.
breakfast every morning if I
I want to live with them.
I know.
That's
Right?
a
We're
true.
moving, and that's going to be the next one, actually.
You can
really.
take it one more.
Everybody's going to live with Whitney.
Take it one more.
Exactly.
That'll be the next show. Do you see yourself being in a faithful relationship?
Do I right now?
Ever?
Yes. I mean, if I'm with someone and I tell them I'll be faithful, then I will be. I'm not going to go back on my word. If we have a situation where it's like open, or we can, still make out or do whatever. There's different boundaries, but whatever the boundaries we set, I will respect.
Yeah. Nikki and Jill, are you still there?
Yes, we're here.
I have a question for you. Are you guys thinking of having kids soon? And if so, will you adopt or have a donor?
I keep trying to get her pregnant every night, and it's not working.
Need to try a little harder.
We absolutely want a family. Couple of steps to get to first, but it's in our future plans. And we talked about me carrying a child.
But first I need to make her an honest woman.
And we're pretty excited that that's looking like it's going to be happening very soon.
Yes.
Yes.
We're really excited about their wedding.
Yeah.
Eileen saying that for season 2?
Right,
No, but
pregnant.
how fantastic is it that now Nikki and Jill can legally get married in the state of California
That's
for their
amazing.
wedding?
It's almost there Wednesday.
Congratulations, you guys.
Wednesday.
I mean, I'm sure the day that news came through, like, that was my first thought, and I'm just, like, so happy for them, as well as every other couple in the state, and hopefully, it'll spread across. And this is the time I can talk about the fact that these rings, okay, they say equality on them. Go to nationalmarriageboycott.com, and you can get your rings. They say equality, and wear them until marriage is legal for everyone, everywhere. Gay, straight,
No hate campaign. There's a lot of them
trans.
out there that support.
Yeah.
Yes, no hate campaign. Check it out. It's amazing. We all did it.
Yeah.
So,
The polls are in. I'm excited to see what's coming up.
Oh boy.
First poll question is, did Romy make out with Sarah for revenge? Revenge, 88%.
Wow.
And not 12%.
Interesting.
Look at that. What do you think of that?
I mean, you know, the thing is, though, like, they get along great. I knew before they ever met, I told them that they would be friends, that they should be friends. They have so much in common. You know, they're both fun. They both have similar career paths. I knew they would get along. And so when they did meet, you know, they're both fun-loving, attractive girls. So
Free-spirited.
Free-spirited.
They're
So,
very,
you know, for them
you
to
know.
make out, it just seems like it would come with the territory.
Yeah.
I enjoyed watching it.
Me too.
I thought it was hot.
Just
I know. Jeez. The second poll question is, did Natalie do the right thing? 98%.
I said 99 to 1, so I wasn't off.
And you know that
98%
2%
was right.
was Rose sitting
I was
under
like,
here.
Whitney, text for me. Come on.
That was me and Rose texting under here.
Yeah.
Man.
Amy?
Exactly. I think we have a few more questions, and we also have some wine, I believe.
Oh, thank God.
Some real L-word wine.
We should have started with that.
Yes, which I must say, this wine is delicious. It honestly is. The Syrah, I'm a big fan of.
One thing I do have to say, for all of you 98%ers,
We have a special guest.
we have a
Special
special guest.
guest who's going to serve us our wine. I'm very excited about.
My
Yeah,
God.
Look at how special guest.
Yay!
I don't want to spill this.
You did that so beautifully.
Thank you.
I know. You're good at that.
That was just a boob shot right there.
That was.
Look at this.
Hey.
For all you 98%ers, look at this.
I'm gonna come here.
You wanna
So I
sit?
think I'm supposed to stand right over
There you go. You're good.
There you go. Shall we?
Yeah, let's pass it around for this last.
Okay, we're
No, we don't have one.
We're short.
Sorry.
Oh, no, it's okay.
It's okay. I have one.
What?
I have
Hi,
something.
Natalie.
Oh,
Oh, it's
Hi.
Here,
Oh,
I
hi,
have one.
Nikki and Jill.
Are you? Oh, here.
Guys,
Here.
we're toasting you. We're toasting.
You sure?
Yay.
okay.
Wait,
Are we gonna toast?
or I'll
Here.
swig directly from
We're
the
gonna toast.
We're gonna toast.
Cheers.
First off, I want to thank Ilene, Natalie, you guys, Showtime, everyone. This has been
Yes.
an amazing experience.
Absolutely.
And I'm really happy to be a part of it. I'm sure we all are. Nikki and Jill, we love you too.
I want to
Jill,
thank
you're here
you
in
guys for
spirit.
putting your lives out there and making this happen. It's absolutely, that took so much guts and it's so brave. And thank you for pushing the envelope and making it possible and letting us be able to be so comfortable in doing
And
it.
thank you for hosting
And thank
these
everyone who
fabulous
watched.
chats.
Yes.
Yeah, and thank
Thank
you,
you, everyone who
viewers.
watched.
I mean, all the support we've had, it's been tremendously positive, and thank you so much for tuning in. Hopefully
you.
we'll be back for season two.
Thank you.
Yes, totally. Till season 2.
Therapy to season 2.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys. Cheers, cheers. Real L-word wine.
I've never tasted this before.
I've never felt gayer. I'm saying that's some gay wine.
I need some techno music.
Some techno music we do. We need a big party here.
It's really good.
It is nice. It's really good. I think it's a Chardonnay, I believe.
It is.
Is
It is. The Syrah is very good as well.
Yes, I know. What's my
Has
palate?
anybody tried the dessert wine?
And that.
No.
We're not opening the bottles.
I can't
In my condo. I love my condo.
I love your
I always have
condo.
wine. I have.
I want to go to your pool soon.
I know you need
24 is
to.
up.
There's no clothes. There's no. Yeah.
That's my kind
It's
of
my
party.
kind of party.
I'll be seeing you girls later.
See, yes.
Exactly. I knew you were going to join. All right. Well, thank you all so much for participating and tuning into the Live Lounge. It has been a great season. And to watch the past episodes of Live Lounge or to read blogs from the ladies, go to SHO.com. And to catch up on The Real L Word, watch anytime on Showtime on demand. Thanks again. Thank you guys so much.
PowerTheClam.com. Look it up. There's
Beaver
t-shirts
Dam.
and
Don't
underwear
forget my
coming for
beaver
you.
damming. That's
Get into
all
it
me.
now.
The
Thanks
Power
everyone
Dam
for
Clam.
watching.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you.
Bye, ladies.
Bye, Nikki. Bye.